नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। हरे कृष्ण। Reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, Chapter 3, Text number 31. Sei Simha Vasuk Jivera Hridaya Kandare Kalmasha Dvirada Nashe Yahara Hunkare. Sei Simha Vasuk Jivera Hridaya Kandare Kalmasha Dvirada Nashe Yahara Hunkare. Sei Simha Vasuk Jivera Hridaya Kandare Kalmasha Dvirada Nashe Yahara Hunkare. Sei Simha Vasuk Jivera Hridaya Kandare Matajis. Sei Simha Vasuk Jivera Hridaya Kandare Say that Simha, lion, Vasuk, let him sit, Jivera, of the living entities, Hridaya, of the heart, Kandare, in the caravan, Kalmasha, of scenes, Dvirada, the elephant, Nashe, destroys, Yahara, of whom, Hunkare, the roar. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. May that lion be seated in the core of the heart of every living being, thus with his resounding roar he may drive away one's elephantine vices. I have to read few more shlokas, right? Up to 34. In his early pastimes he is known as Vishwambhara, because he floods the world with the nectar of devotion and thus saves the living beings. The verbal root dubrun, which is the root of the word Vishwambhara, indicates nourishing and maintaining. He, Lord Chaitanya, nourishes and maintains the three worlds by distributing love of God. In his later pastimes he is known as Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya. He blesses the whole world by teaching about the name and fame of Lord Sri Krishna. Purport. Lord Chaitanya remained as a householder only until his 24th year had passed, when he entered the renounced order and remained manifest in his material world until his 48th year. Therefore, his Sesha Leela, or the final portion of his activities, lasted 24 years. Some so-called Vaishnavas say that the renounced order of life was not accepted in the Vaishnava Sampradaya or disciplic succession until Lord Chaitanya. This is not a very intelligent proposition. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took the sannyas order from Sripada Keshava Bharati, who belonged to the Shankara sect, which approves of only 10 names of sannyasis. Long before the advent of Sripada Sankaracharya, However, the sannyas order existed in the Vaishnava line of Vishnu Swami. In the Vishnu Swami Sampradaya, there are 10 different kinds of sannyasa names and 108 different names for sannyasis who accept the Tridanda, the triple staff of sannyas. This is approved by the Vedic rules. Therefore, Vaishnava sannyas was existent even before the appearance of Shankaracharya. Although those who know nothing about Vaishnava sannyas unnecessarily declare that there is no sannyas in the Vaishnava Sampradaya. During the time of Lord Chaitanya, the influence of Shankaracharya in society was very strong. People thought that one could accept sannyas only in the disciplic succession of Shankaracharya. Lord Chaitanya could have performed his missionary activities as a householder, but he found householder life an obstruction to his mission. Therefore, he decided to accept the renounced order of life, sannyasa. Since his acceptance of sannyas was also designed to attract public attention, Lord Chaitanya, not wishing to disturb the social convention, took the renounced order of life from a sannyasi in the disciplic succession of Shankaracharya, although sannyasa was also sanctioned in the Vaishnava Sampradaya. In the Shankara Sampradaya, there are 10 different names awarded to sannyasis: Tirtha, Ashrama, Vana, Aranya, Giri, Parvata, Sagara, Saraswati, Bharati and Puri. Before one enters sannyas, he has one of the various names for a brahmachari, the assistant to a sannyasi. Sannyasis with the titles Tirtha and Ashrama generally stay at Dwaraka, and their brahmachari name is Swarupa. Those known by the names Vana and Aranya stay at Purushottama or Jagannath Puri, and their brahmachari name is Prakasha. Those with the names Giri, Parvata and Sagara generally stay at Badrikashram, and their brahmachari name is Ananda. Those with the titles Saraswati, Bharati and Puri usually live at Sringeri in South India, and their brahmachari name is Caitanya. Sripad Shankaracharya established 4 monasteries in India in 4 directions, and he entrusted them to 4 sannyasis who were his disciples. Now there are hundreds of branch monasteries under these 4 principal monasteries, and although there is an official symmetry among them, there are many differences in their dealings. The 4 different sects of these monasteries are known as Anandavara, Bhogavara, Kitavara and Bhumivara. And in course of time, they have developed different ideas and different slogans. Although the regulation of the disciplic succession, one who wishes to enter the renounced order in Shankara's sect must first be trained as a brahmachari under a bona fide sannyasi. The brahmachari's name is ascertained according to the group to which the sannyasi belongs. Lord Chaitanya accepted sannyas from Keshava Bharati. When he first approached Keshava Bharati, he was accepted as a brahmachari with the name Sri Krishna Chaitanya Brahmachari. After he took sannyas, he preferred to keep the name Krishna Chaitanya. The great authorities in the disciplic succession had not offered to explain why Lord Chaitanya refused to take the name Bharati after he took sannyas from a Bharati, and until Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj volunteered the explanation that because a sannyasi in the Shankara Sampradaya thinks that he has become the supreme, Lord Chaitanya, wanting to avoid such a misconception, kept the name Sri Krishna Chaitanya, placing himself as an eternal servitor. The brahmachari is supposed to serve the spiritual master, therefore he did not negate that relationship of servitude to his spiritual master. Accepting such a position is favorable for the relationship between the disciple and the spiritual master. The authentic biographies also mention that Lord Chaitanya accepted the danda, rod, and begging pot, symbolic of the sannyas order, at the time he took sannyas. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Swayam Rupaha Kadamahiyam Dadati Swapadantikam वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. I offer my humble obeisances to all the devotees who are assembled here. I seek blessings from His Grace Devakinandan Prabhu and His Grace Brajahari Prabhu and all the senior devotees sitting here in this great assembly of Vaishnavas. As per the desire of devotees, I am just sharing my understanding of these sections of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita as I have learned from Srila Prabhupada and his devotees. Today we read 4 shlokas from the Adi Leela of Chaitanya Charitamrita. In these few shlokas, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is glorifying Lord Chaitanya as Chaitanya Simha, Sei Simha Vasuk Jivera Hridaya Kandare Kalmasha Dvirada Vashe Yahara Hunkare. Kalmasha Dvirada Vashe. Kalmasha means all the contamination. The contamination in the hearts of conditioned souls is completely eradicated when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Hunkare, like a lion, roars. What is his roar? Not the resound. His roar is Harinam Sankirtan. When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, Gaura Purnima time, the original moon disappeared. He thought that Mahaprabhu is going to give the real nectar. What nectar can I give? Akalanka Gaura Chandra Dila Darshan Sakalanke Chandra Ara Kona Prayojan. Akalanka Gaura Chandra means the spotless moon Gauranga Mahaprabhu is giving his darshan. Sakalanka Chandra Ara Kona Prayojan. What is the use of a moon that has spots on it? So he disappeared. And when Lord Chaitanya appeared, what exactly did he do? He made all the devotees in that locality chant the holy names of Krishna. He was making them chant Hari, 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 right from the day of his appearance, right from the day on which he descended on this earthly planet. He made devotees chant the holy names of Krishna. Anarpita charim chirat karunaya avatiranaha kalau samarpayitum unnatojvala rasam swabhakti shriyam. Harihi purata kunda hridaya kandara sachinandanaha. There is a shloka from the Chaitanya Charitamrita initial part. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared to give us this Krishna Prema, Vraja Bhakti, by the process of chanting the holy names of Krishna. How is he giving us Krishna Prema? by enabling us to chant Krishna Nama. Krishna Nam gives us Krishna Prema. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami glorifies Lord Chaitanya like this. Chirada dattam nijagupta vittam swaprema nama amrutamatyudaraham apamaramyo vitatara gauraha krishno janebhyastamaham prapadye. Shri Shri Radha Ras Bihari Bhagwan ki jai. Chirad adattam. For a long time, the Lord has not given this particular boon, this special boon, adattam. What is that? Nijagupta vittam, his own secret treasure. That is swaprema nama amrutamatyudaraha. Swaprema, his own prema. Krishna prema he has not bestowed. Namamritam ati udaraha. Ati udara means extremely benevolent. The extremely benevolent, merciful incarnation of the Lord, Lord Chaitanya, appeared to give us Krishna prema through Krishna Nam, through the process of chanting the holy names of Krishna. Ati udaraha means he is extremely benevolent. Why? Apamaramyo vitatara gauraha krishno janebhyastamaham prapadye. Pamaramyo means he is giving that Krishna name and Krishna prem even to the most fallen, most unqualified people. Krishno janebhyastamaham prapadye. Let us take shelter of that Krishna. So in the later shloka, next shloka, Kaviraj Goswami says that Prathama Leelayatahara Vishwambhara Nama Bhakti Rasa Bharila Dharila Bhuta Grama. In the later pastimes, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu assumed this name of Vishwambhara. Vishwambhara means one who holds the entire Vishwam, one who nourishes the entire universe. How? Again, by distributing the holy names of the Lord. He has taken the responsibility for the spiritual upliftment of this humanity, especially in Kali Yuga, through the easiest process of chanting Krishna, 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 Krishna. While he was wandering in the South India, he would chant Krishna, 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 Hey, Krishna, 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 Hey, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava Rakshama, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava Pahima. In this way, he induces everyone to chant the holy names of Krishna and attain Krishna Prema. He would embrace a devotee and he would infuse them with love for Krishna. And when that devotee embraces another devotee, and they will also be infused by Krishna Prema. It's like coronavirus would spread from one person to another person. The real intoxication of Krishna Prema would spread from Mahaprabhu to so many people. So he is Vishwambhara. He saves the whole world. In the next shloka, Kaviraj Goswami says, what is Vishwambhara? He nourishes and maintains the whole world by distributing love of God. Then last shloka. In his later pastimes, he is known as Sri Krishna Chaitanya, and Prabhupada comments on this purport. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu manifested his pastimes in this world for 48 years. In that 48 years, first 24 years he was at home as a householder, and later 24 years he acted as a sannyasi. At the age of 24 he took sannyas. And Prabhupada comments on different types of sannyas in the purport, and he also differentiates between this one category of sannyas Mayavad and the Vaishnava sannyas order. Mayavadi sannyasis may think that by accepting sannyas they have become as good as Narayana. Danda grahanamatrena naram narayano bhavit. That is their slogan. Just by accepting sannyas danda, Nara becomes Narayana. Means a living being becomes the Supreme Lord. But Mahaprabhu never endorsed that kind of conception. You know what Mahaprabhu thought? He was chanting This shloka from the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam after he took sannyas. This is from the Bhikshu Gita, Avanti Brahman's song. Etam sa asthaya paratmanishta adhyasitam purvatamair maharshibhir aham tarishyami durantaparam tamo mukundang hrinishevayaiva. Etam sa asthaya paratmanishtam. Prabhupada elaborately comments on the word paratmanishta. If you can see Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 3rd chapter purports, Prabhupada writes, a devotee accepts sannyas order to do this. Paratmanishta means to be completely dedicated and fixed up in the service of the Supreme Lord, Mukunda. Tamo mukundangri nishevayaiva. They can transcend this material nescience by rendering service to the lotus feet of Lord Mukunda. Tamo mukundangri nishevayaiva. So Mahaprabhu was chanting this shloka repeatedly, and he was just moving in Radha Desha. Then Nityananda Prabhu diverts him and brings him all the way to Shantipur, and other things happen. So the spirit of accepting sannyas is to dedicate one's life to the service of the Supreme Lord Krishna, not anything else. So that complete dedication is required for a renunciant, as described by Prabhupada in this beautiful purport. And further, Prabhupada also writes in the second paragraph, he says that one of the important reasons why Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas is to give an opportunity to common people to offer him obeisances so that he can bless them and forgive their offenses and give them Krishna Prem. When he was a householder, some people were not taking him seriously. Once when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was chanting the names of the gopis, one Sanskrit scholarly student came and commented on Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nimai Pandit. If you can at least chant the names of Krishna, you will get some pious credits. Why are you chanting the names of gopis? What is this? So Mahaprabhu caught two mistakes in what he said, his comment. First thing he said was, we will not get pious credits by chanting Krishna's names. We will get Krishna Prema by chanting Krishna's names. Chanting the names of Krishna is not just a mere pious activity, punya karya. It is a divine activity. Okay. Second point, you can always chant the names of the devotees also. You will get spiritual inspiration. You cannot minimize the position of devotees. You may be devoted to Krishna, but we cannot minimize the position of devotees. We chant Prabhupada, Jai Jai Prabhupada. So even by remembering the names of devotees, we get purified. So Mahaprabhu became very upset with this Sanskrit scholarly student, and he started chasing him to beat him. And this Sanskrit student went to a group of Sanskrit students and started criticizing Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nimai Pandit has gone crazy. He's about to beat a Brahmana, a scholar, a Sanskrit scholar. So how can he do that? So he started criticizing. Then Lord Chaitanya felt, I am not being taken seriously. But if I take sannyas, then people will take me seriously. Because when I take sannyas, people will come to offer obeisances to me. Although Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Trinadapi su nichena tarorapi sahishnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sada harihi. Mahaprabhu taught us that we are supposed to be humbler than blade of grass, more tolerant than a tree, and we should respect everybody and we should not expect respect from others. We should not hanker to be honored by others. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said it. But Mahaprabhu took sannyas so that common people respect him and thus get purified. Here Mahaprabhu's intention is not to receive their respect but give them Krishna Prema. At least offer them, let them offer obeisances once at least. When they fall at my feet, then I will forgive them. It's good for them. To make them humble, to give them an opportunity to surrender to him or respect him and thus get purified, Mahaprabhu is accepting sannyas. Not that he is hankering for respect. And when he became a sannyasi, many people, when they were praising him, Mahaprabhu felt very uncomfortable. No, you should not praise me. Some people praised him as Supreme Lord. Then Mahaprabhu said, no, I am not the Supreme Lord. I am a normal living being. You cannot compare me with the Lord. And some people praised him as a great devotee of the Lord. Then also Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not accept that praise. He said, "No, I am not a great devotee. Whatever little devotion I have, I got it from Ramananda Rai. I got it from Srivas Thakur, from Advaita Acharya, from Nityananda Prabhu." You can remember, you can read the 7th chapter of Antilila, Vallabh Bhatta episode, where Vallabh Bhatta was appreciating Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's devotion. Mahaprabhu said, "Whatever I have acquired from all greats like Advaita Acharya, Nityananda Prabhu, Srivas Thakur, Ramananda Rai, Swarupa Damodar Goswami, and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, they taught me devotion, but I don't know what is devotion." So Mahaprabhu was never inclined to accept respect or honor, but here he is accepting this sannyas so that people can respect him and thus get purified. His desire is their purification. So when they see me as a sannyasi and offer me obeisances, that will give me an opportunity to forgive their offenses and give them inspiration in spiritual life and make them chant the holy names of Krishna and thus get purified. That is the intention of Mahaprabhu when he took sannyas. So Mahaprabhu is most benevolent. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Mahaprabhu is glorified like this. In the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th chapter, there was a beautiful conversation between Nava-yogendras and Nimi Maharaj. Who are these Nava-yogendras? They are the sons of Rishabhadev. His story is described in the 5th canto of Bhagavatam. Rishabhadev had 100 sons. Out of 100 sons, only 10 sons were Kshatriyas. Rishabhadev was acting as a Kshatriya, as a king. All his 100 sons are supposed to be Kshatriyas from a conventional perspective, but only 10 of them became Kshatriyas. 81 people became Brahmanas, pure qualified Brahmanas. But remaining 9 people became Nava-yogendras, very exalted Vaishnavas. They are beyond any varna, beyond any ashram. So these Nava-yogendras came to Nimi Maharaj, and Nimi Maharaj asked them several questions. He asked them 9 questions, and 9 of these Nava-yogendras answered those questions. In one of those conversations, there is a description of various avatars, and one shloka is about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dhyeyam sada paribhavagnamabhishtadoham tirthaspadam shiva virinchinutam sharanyam bhrityartiham pranatapala bhavabhipotam vande mahapurushate charanarvindam. This one shloka describes the glory of remembering the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is most merciful. Dhyeyam sada. Let us always meditate upon the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. It's the worthiest object of meditation. Dhyeyam sada. If you meditate on him, what will happen? Second point. Paribhavaghanam. Paribhava means insult, humiliation. Being in a very awkward situation. Paribhavaghanam. Ghanam means to destroy. So, our condition in this world is very awkward and very humiliating in this material world. Because for a pure spirit soul who is supposed to be an associate of Krishna in the spiritual world, is rotting in this material existence, undergoing threefold material miseries. Is that not a humiliating situation? Is that not an embarrassing situation? Is that not an insult for a spirit soul? But when we surrender into the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, paribhavagnam, that insulting situation, that humiliating situation is eradicated. We'll come out of it. Dhyeyam sada paribhavagnam abhishtadoham. Third point. Abhishtadoham means Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy gives us our real abhishta. What is abhishta? Means desire. Abhishta means desire. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had a desire. That desire is understood by Rupa Goswami. Therefore we call him Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale. Right? Abhishta means desire. Abhishta Doham means Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mercifully fulfills our desire. What is our desire? We may have hundreds and thousands of desires in this world. And those desires sprout when we identify ourselves with these material bodies. When a conditioned soul identifies oneself with the material body, the conditioned souls has so many material desires, isn't it?
And those material desires will lead to so many material miseries. Who says this? Kunti Mata says this in the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. She says, Bhavesmin klishyamananam avidya kama karma bhihi. Bhavesmin klishyamananam. Klesha means miseries. Why people undergo kleshas, miseries? Because avidya, they are ignorant of their original spiritual identity. That avidya leads to kama, material desires. Kama leads to karma, material actions. Karma leads to klesha, material reactions. Avidya, kama, karma, klesha. This is the sequence. So, material desires lead to material miseries. But what is our real abhishta? Not material desire. We have a spiritual desire. As souls, our real desirable goal is Krishna Prema. And Mahaprabhu's mercy will give us abhishta doham. Let me give you the real desire. Let me fulfill your innate, spiritual desire. That is love of God. Dhyayam sada paribhavagnam abhishta doham. Fourth, tirthaspadam. Tirtha aspadam means the Lord's lotus feet are as good as holy places of pilgrimage. Shiva virinchinutam. Shiva virinchinutam, fifth point. Shiva is Lord Shiva, as you know. Virinchi means Brahma. Shiva virinchinutam means Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is praised by Brahma and Shiva also. How? Brahma appeared as Haridas Thakur. Shiva appeared as Advaita Acharya. And they both are glorifying Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Actually, they are praying for the descent of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shiva virinchinutam. That is the fifth point. Sixth, Sharanyam. Sharanya means the worthiest object of shelter is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus foot. Dhyayam sada paribhavagnam abhishtadoham tirthaspadam shiva virinchinutam sharanyam. Seventh, Bhrityartiham. Bhritya artiham means the Lord will completely destroy all the miseries of his Bhrityas. Who is a Bhritya? Ekala Ishvara Krishna Arasava Bhritya. So everybody is a Bhritya. The Lord will completely destroy the miseries of living beings, devotees. In the Sachi Sutashtakam, this glorification is there. Satatam janata bhavata paharam paramartha parayana lokagatim navalehakaram jagatapaharam pranamami sachi suta gauravaram. Satatam janata bhavatapaharam. The Lord will completely destroy the tapa, material miseries. Vrityartihan. He will take away all the miseries of living entities. Vrityartiham pranata pala. The eighth point is pranata pala. Pranata means to offer obeisances to Krishna. Pranata can also mean completely surrendering oneself to the Lord. Whether you are a person who just offers obeisances to the Lord or completely surrender to the Lord or anywhere in between, pranata pala, the Lord will protect you. Okay. The ninth point is bhavabhipotam. Bhava abhipotam. Bhava means this material existence. It is like ocean. Abdhi. Potam means a nice boat. So taking shelter of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet would act as a great ship that can take us across this material ocean. Right? Not only that, the Lord's lotus feet are like boat. They have some special mystic power to not only take you across the material ocean, but also to condense the ocean. How? So the ocean becomes very small. Bhavambudhir vatsapadam param padam 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 yad vipadam natesham. This bhavambudhi can become as big as or as small as a calf's hoof print. You can easily cross. It's a mystic boat that can condense the ocean, not only take you across the ocean. That is the glory of taking shelter of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. Vande Mahapurushate Charanara Vindam. So, Swarupa Damodar Goswami glorifies Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, his daya, his compassion. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, 10th chapter, first time, Swarupa Damodar Goswami meets Lord Chaitanya at Jagannath Puri and he offers this prayer. He says, ಹೇಳೋದ್ಧೂನಿತ ಖೇದಯ ವಿಷದಯ ಪ್ರೋನ್ಮೀಳದ ಮೋದಯ ಶಾಮ್ಯಕ್ಷಾಸ್ತ್ರ ವಿವಾದಯ ರಸದಯ ಚಿತ್ತಾರ್ಪಿತೋನ್ಮಾದಯ ಶಶ್ವದ್ಭಕ್ತಿ ವಿನೋದಯ ಸಮದಯ ಮಾಧುರ್ಯ ಮರ್ಯಾದಯ ಶ್ರೀಚೈತನ್ಯ ದಯಾನಿಧೇ ತವದಯ ಭೂಯಾದ ಮಂದೋದಯ. Daya means mercy. The word daya appears in this shloka. How many times did you count? Now you can count. We'll recite it again. We'll see the meaning, but you can count the number of dayas, mercies. ಹೇಳೋದ್ಧೂನಿತ ಖೇದಯ ವಿಷದಯ ಪ್ರೋನ್ಮೀಳದ ಮೋದಯ ಶಾಮ್ಯಕ್ಷಾಸ್ತ್ರ ವಿವಾದಯ ರಸದಯ ಚಿತ್ತಾರ್ಪಿತೋನ್ಮಾದಯ ಶಶ್ವದ್ಭಕ್ತಿ ವಿನೋದಯ ಸಮದಯ ಮಾಧುರ್ಯ ಮರ್ಯಾದಯ ಶ್ರೀಚೈತನ್ಯ ದಯಾನಿಧೇ ತವದಯ ಭೂಯಾದ ಮಂದೋದಯ. 1 dozen dayas. That's how Lord Chaitanya has so much daya. Helo dhunita khedaya. The Lord will completely drive away all our lamentation. Khedaya. Vishadaya. He will give greatest auspiciousness. Helo dhunita khedaya vishadaya. Pronmilada modaya. He completely enlivens our heart. He fills our heart with spiritual bliss, spiritual joy. Shamyak shastra vivadaya. 4th daya is very tricky. Shamyak shastra vivadaya. So this daya is a part of vivadaya. What is vivada? Vivada means argument, right? Where is this argument? Shastra vivadaya. In Shastras, there are some arguments. Means there are some kind of conflicting statements. What are those conflicting statements? 11th canto Bhagavatam says. There are some bhedavakyas in the Shastras that emphasize on the difference between the Lord and the Jiva, Lord and his energies. They are called bhedavakyas. And there are some abhedavakyas also in the scriptures. They emphasize the non-difference between the Lord and his energies. Bhedavakyas and abhedavakyas. There is vivadaya because of this bheda and abhedavakyas. If you take bhedavakyas literally and take abhedavakyas figuratively or ignore them, then one becomes dvaitavadi, duality. If one takes abhedavakyas literally and ignores the bhedavakyas or takes them figuratively, then a person becomes advaitavadi. Everything is one. This is one, this is two. Dvaita and advaita. So, how to reconcile this? Which statements are correct? Mahaprabhu said both are correct. Qualitatively, we are one with the Lord. Quantitatively, we are different from the Lord. So, bheda is correct. Abheda is also correct. Without energy, energetic has no meaning. The Lord is the energetic person. Without energy, can you call him as an energetic person? No. Without energetic person, energy has no existence. Right? Therefore, energy and energetic are one. They are just one unit. Therefore, all the abheda vakyas are correct. At the same time, energetic person is engaged in some activity, some leela, and energies are doing their activities. Right? Of course, by the order of the Lord. So, they can exist separately or they can function separately, ultimately under the umbrella of the desire of the energetic person. So, there is a difference also. Gold in the gold mine and golden ornaments, whatever earrings and bangles, bracelets, anklets, gold and gold ornaments are same because they both are gold. But you can't just take a lump of gold from the gold mine and hang around your ear and say, I'm looking beautiful. Right? There is a difference. There is a difference between that gold and this gold. At the same time, there is a commonality. The element is same. Thus, energy and energetic, the Lord and the Jiva, the Lord and this universe are different and same also. If there is any ambiguity in this whole discussion, add the word achintya. Achintya, inconceivable. Achintya bheda abheda tattva. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu propounded this philosophy of achintya bheda abheda tattva, and he reconciled the contradictions in the Shastras. Shamyak Shastra Vivadaya Rasadaya. He also induced people to experience rasas. Rasadaya, चित्तार्पितोन्मादया शश्वद्भक्तिविनोदया समदया माधुर्यमर्यादया श्रीचैतन्यदयानिधे तव दया भूयादमन्दोदया Shamyak Shastra Vivadaya Rasadaya. He bestows rasa also. That is fifth daya. Shamyak Shastra Vivadaya Rasadaya Chittarpita Unmadaya. Chitta Arpita Unmadaya. Unmada means madness. Literally. But what is the madness that this shloka is speaking about? The madness of ecstasy of chanting the holy names of Krishna. The Lord bestows that. So in this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's compassion is very beautifully glorified by Swarupa Damodar Goswami. So we saw how the Navayogendras glorified Lord Chaitanya. We saw how Rupa Goswami glorified Lord Chaitanya. We saw how Kaviraj Goswami glorified Lord Chaitanya. We saw how Swarupa Damodar Goswami glorified Lord Chaitanya. Let's see how Prabodhananda Saraswati glorifies Lord Chaitanya. He says, very beautiful. In the Chaitanya Chandramrita, the shloka comes. Very nice shloka. It says that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is compared to 7 oceans. Saundarye kamakoti sakala jana samahladane chandrakoti vatsalye matrakotir Tridasha vitapitopyadbhutaudarya koti Gambhiryem bodhikoti Madhuramani sudhakshiramadhvika koti Gauro devasajiyat Pranaya rasapade darshitascarya koti. You counted the kotis here? Count again. Saundarye kamakoti Sakala jana samahladane chandrakoti Vatsalye matrakoti Tridasha vitapitopyadbhutaudarya koti Gambhiryem bodhikoti Madhuramani sudhakshiramadhvika koti Gauro devasajiyat Pranaya rasapade darshitascarya koti. 7 kotis. 7 crores. This is 7 crore shloka. Of course, more valuable than 7 crores. Let's see. Saundarye kamakoti. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so beautiful. Krishna is so beautiful. There are hundreds of shlokas that are glorifying Krishna's beauty. My God. Bhagavatam is filled with all that. Varhapidam natavarabapuhu karnayor karnikaram. No medyate brapupushetaditam varaya. And Gopyastapah kimacharanyadamusharupam lavanyasarama samordhamananya siddham. So many shlokas that are glorifying Krishna's beauty. And that Krishna accepts the complexion of Srimati Radharani. If there is anyone more beautiful than Krishna, that is Srimati Radharani. If Krishna steals the complexion of Radharani, how much more beautiful he would look. That is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay? He is most merciful and is most beautiful also. That's why Saundarye Kamakoti. In Saundarya, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is equivalent to 1 crore moons. 1 crore cupids. Day before yesterday we discussed about Cupid. How he is so beautiful. But the Lord can completely steal the pride of Cupid. Kandarpa darpa harasundara divyamurti. The Lord's beauty is so great that he can completely steal the pride of Kandarpa. Kandarpa koti kamaniya vishesha shobham. Even millions of cupids, when they are put together, the combined beauty of millions of cupids will be completely outsmarted, outshone by the Lord's beauty. Therefore, Saundarye Kamakoti. Second, Sakala Jana Samahladane Chandrakoti. Sakala Jana Samahladane Chandrakoti. Chandra means moon. Lord Chaitanya is also called Chaitanya Chandra, Ramachandra, Krishna Chandra. All 3 Chandras are here on the altar. Ramachandra is there, Krishna Chandra is here, Chaitanya Chandra is here. So, the Lord is called Chandra. Actually, he is the original Chandra. He is equal to 10 million Chandras. Sakala Jana Samahladane Chandrakoti. When the moon appears in the sky, especially in the summer season, we feel so happy, right? We are getting suffocated now. It's very, it's very sweaty now, very sunny day, and so many fans are around, but still we are sweating. But in the evening time, when the sun sets and the moon rises, that moon rise gives us ahlada. Ahlada means happiness, pleasure. So in giving ahlada to everyone, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is equal to 10 million moons. Sakala jana samahladane chandra koti. 3 crores are over. Vatsalye matra koti. In Vatsalya, in showing affection, he is equal to 10 million moons, 10 million mothers. Mothers. A mother's love for the child is considered the topmost and most selfless manifestation of love available in this world. But the Lord's affection for all of us is like the affection of 10 million mothers put together, or even more. You know who says this? Suniti Mata says this. In the 4th canto of Bhagavatam, Mother Suniti tries to console Dhruva Maharaj. She tries to console Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva was very disappointed that his stepmother Suruchi chastised him. Then Suniti Mata said, my dear child, I am one mother, I can try to console you, I can give you the affection of one mother, but the Supreme Lord is like 10 million mothers put together, because he gives the combined affection of millions of mothers. So therefore you take his shelter. An exemplary mother diverting her son to the shelter of the Lord. So Lord Chaitanya is equal to 10 million mothers put together. Vatsalya matrukoti. In Vatsalya, she's like 10 million mothers put together. The proof is, when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was traveling in South India, he saw this Vasudeva leper. He had leprosy. Then immediately Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced him. And all the leprosy is gone. Now this story was heard by Prataparudra Maharaj somewhere else. How could Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embrace a person who is affected by leprosy? So this embrace is not just in the capacity of being a powerful person or a mystic person or being the Lord also. If you have so much power, you can just relieve somebody from a disease or give some charity to somebody, relieve them from some difficulty. That's like you are in a great position, you have greater power, they are somehow fallen, you are helping them. But Mahaprabhu's power is not just manifested here. It's not that only Mahaprabhu's power is manifested in this pastime, his affection is also manifested. Mahaprabhu could have done like this and all the leprosy is gone. But he embraced our Vasudeva leper. So what does that embrace indicate? It indicates affection. Mahaprabhu had affection towards everybody, and here in this context Vasudeva leper. He could have cured Vasudeva leper without even touching him. Oh my God. Okay. Shh, some magic. May you get a beautiful body. That's one way. But he's going and embracing Vasudeva leper. Later when Sanatana Goswami also got an infectious disease where whole body is filled with blood and pus and all kinds of abominable substances, Mahaprabhu is constantly embracing him. That is affection. Vatsalya matrukoti. Vatsalya matrukoti. Tridasha vitapito apyadbhuta audarya koti. Adbhuta audarya koti means here Mahaprabhu is compared with Kalpa Vriksha. Tridasha vitapita means a great tree which is Kalpa Vriksha, which is known to give all kinds of benedictions to those who approach the tree. Kalpa Vriksha means desire fulfilling tree. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is equivalent to 10 million desire trees put together. He has that much ability to bestow his benedictions upon people. Tridasha vitapito apyadbhuta audarya koti. This is audarya koti. What is that qualification here? Quality here? Audarya. Benevolence. Mahaprabhu had the benevolence of 10 million Kalpa Vrikshas put together. Vatsalye matra koti. Tridasha vitapito apyadbhuta audarya koti. Gambhiryem bodhi koti. In Gambhirya, in being very grave, Mahaprabhu is like Ambodhi Koti. 10 million oceans put together. Oceans, you understand? There are so many, ocean is considered very grave, very deep. Mahaprabhu is also very deep. There are so many pastimes, incidents where Mahaprabhu is very grave. Many devotees are proposing, please bestow some mercy upon Pratapruddha Maharaj. But Mahaprabhu is very grave. No, I am a sannyasi. I cannot meet them. Then, please forgive Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Mahaprabhu, no, I am very strict. He's very grave and many times. He can be humorous also. He can be grave also. Gambhiryem bodhi koti. Gambhiryem bodhi koti. Madhuramani sudha kshiram madhvika koti. Madhuramani sudha kshiram madhvika koti. In terms of sweetness, Mahaprabhu has the combined sweetness of 10 million milk preparations, kshira, amrita keli or kheer, whatever you want. You put all 10 million sweets put together, milk sweets made in pure ghee. You put that together, Mahaprabhu's sweetness will manifest. Madhuramani sudha kshira madhvika koti gauro devas sajiyat. Let Mahaprabhu bestow his mercy upon me. Pranaya rasapade darshita ascharya koti. Darshita ascharya koti, in terms of manifesting, displaying pranaya rasapada, in displaying great loving mellows for Krishna, he is ascharya koti, 10 million wonders put together. This is the glory of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And that Mahaprabhu accepted sannyas only to bestow his grace, his mercy upon all of us. And we are very fortunate to be able to access Mahaprabhu's grace through the benevolent activities of Srila Prabhupada and so many wonderful Vaishnavas in the Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara. So we are eternally grateful to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Prabhupada and all the wonderful Vaishnava Acharyas who brought Lord Chaitanya's mercy all the way to us and made it more accessible, relatable, digestible and practical, implementable. We are able to follow this Abhideya, the process, because the Acharyas have converted all the philosophy into a process. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami and many other Acharyas, they have given us the process of devotional service. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was with Ramananda Rai and Swarupa Damodara Goswami, he was just experiencing Radha Krishna Leelas. He was experiencing, tasting the mood of Srimati Radharani very intimately. But that same Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and Prakashananda Saraswati, he was just discussing some philosophy. They're scholars. But when the same Lord Chaitanya, when he was with Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, he is giving them teachings of bhakti. He is asking them to write books. He is asking them to build temples and spread the preaching mission. And when that same Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is with common public, he is doing Harinam Sankirtan. He is chanting the holy names of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu empowered different devotees, different associates to do different things for the spiritual upliftment of the entire society in Kali Yuga. We are eternally indebted to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his devout followers, our Acharyas. With this, I'll conclude. Thank you very much. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any corrections, comments? We'll conclude here. I need to go. GV, Hare Krishna. Any question? Yeah, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you very much for wonderful glorification of Lord Chaitanya by so many Acharyas. I was hearing about this pastime of Lord Chaitanya and glorification of Pratapruddha Maharaj, where he was glorified as he was become non-envious to Ramananda Rai, because Lord Chaitanya was giving mercy to Ramananda Rai, but not to Pratapruddha Maharaj.
His employee. Ramananda was Pratapruddha Maharaj's employee.
I was hearing the lecture in that it is mentioned that that actually if you see the many associates of Lord Chaitanya, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Ramanand Rai, all these are from a like political background, that they were there in different services in the kingship. But Mahaprabhu never rejected, rather they embraced and gave so much time and this thing. But how to understand the mercy of Lord Chaitanya to Prataprata Maharaj, and he did not put any condition also. Okay, you give up your kingship, then you can come. He did not say anything literally. He was always not allowing him to come and take his mercy. Just wanted to understand.
That's a beautiful question. Why Mahaprabhu delayed bestowing mercy upon Pratapadra Maharaj, although he is such a dedicated devotee? And you also mentioned the devotees who are from political background, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Ramananda Rai. In fact, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Ramananda Rai, resign your job, you come to Jagannath Puri, we'll stay together and release Radha Krishna Tattva. After retirement, Mahaprabhu was spending time with him. Of course, when he was in government job also, he spent a lot of time, because there's a natural attraction between him and Ramananda Rai. And as far as Rupa and Sanatana are concerned, when they were in government job also, he met them at Ramkelli, but he told, I think you can resign now, and they resigned and they completely surrendered to Lord Chaitanya. But Pratapadra Maharaj was willing to resign, by the way, but still he did not show mercy. So I feel, whatever I understood from the purports of Prabhupada and our Acharyas, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is setting a great example of a renunciant, how we have to be hesitant to come in contact with people who are very, very rich and wealthy, and those are in those circles. Yes, as a matter of service, one may come in contact with them, but there is a possibility that a renunciant might get attracted to their opulence and may get distracted from their devotion. When there is attraction towards material opulence, there is distraction from devotional service. Therefore, one has to be hesitant, one has to have a lot of reservations, and even if one comes in contact, one has to do the needful and minimal, but we should not be allured by the material opulence and power. That's one perspective. Mahaprabhu setting an example of a renunciant who would like to stay away from material opulence and people who are too much immersed in that. But from another perspective, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has always been merciful to Pratapadra Maharaj right from day one. He is delaying his mercy just to reveal how a devotee hankers for the Lord's mercy when there is a delay, when there is a separation. So Pratapadra Maharaj, the more Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is just saying, I will not meet him, I will not meet him, despite multiple recommendations from stalwart devotees like Nityananda Prabhu, Ramananda Rai, Swarupa Damodar Goswami, many stalwart devotees are recommending. Getting a recommendation letter from Nityananda Prabhu is not a small thing. But Mahaprabhu is rejecting. Mahaprabhu rejecting Nityananda Prabhu's proposal is a big thing. He's doing it just so that Pratapadra Maharaj's determination and devotion and detachment will be revealed to all of us. Because in those chapters 14, 15, 16, in all those chapters, especially initial chapters, it begins from 10th, 11th chapter of Madhya Leela. 11, 12, 13, 14, in all places we see the great service rendered by Pratapadra Maharaj in arranging accommodation for all the associates of Mahaprabhu who come from Jagannath Puri. He would also arrange prasadam for them. In fact, it is Pratapadra Maharaj who arranged for Kashi Mishra's house for Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to stay. Mahaprabhu's permanent accommodation in Jagannath Puri was organized by Pratapadra Maharaj. Mahaprabhu staying in that accommodation and saying that I will not meet the person who arranged this accommodation for me. You see? So by saying that, Mahaprabhu revealed how patient a devotee is, how tolerant a devotee is, how humble a devotee is, how determined and detached and devoted a devotee can be. You see, Pratapadra Maharaj, and understand. Despite that neglect and ignoring by Lord Chaitanya, Pratapadra Maharaj never misunderstood the Lord. He never demanded for it. He only waited for it. He even said that if my being king, if my position as a king is an obstacle for my receiving Mahaprabhu's mercy, I will resign from my duty as a king. I will become a mendicant. So, if Mahaprabhu had met him for the first time only, can we understand this quality of Lord Chaitanya, of Prataparudra Maharaj? It's revealed that the detachment of Prataparudra Maharaj is revealed when Mahaprabhu put him in the test. Another very, very important point. Mahaprabhu is postponing. When did Mahaprabhu first time get attracted to Prataparudra Maharaj? I mean, officially, visibly. Internally, it's always attracted, but officially, visibly, when he was attracted, when Mahaprabhu took jhadu, broom, and he was sweeping the floor in front of Jagannath ji. There, Mahaprabhu is completely impressed. Uttama Raja kare tuchha sevan. He's Uttama Raja, very exalted king, doing a very menial service. Tuchha sevan, of course. Nothing in Krishna's service is tuchha. Everything is significant. Nothing is insignificant. But here it's tuchha word is mentioned because it is a service that may not require such specialization. And a king is not required to do jhadu. Anybody can do. So, such a menial service Prataparudra Maharaj rendered that completely captivated the heart of Lord Chaitanya. And Krishnadas Gavaras Goswami 3-4 times he mentions how Mahaprabhu is impressed with that. And also it's mentioned that Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was acting as guru of Prataparudra Maharaj. And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya told him, Prataparudra Maharaj, give up your kingly clothes, accept the dress of a normal Vaishnav, and meet Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Vallabh Gardens when the Jagannath's Rath halts for a moment. So he went inside. By that time Mahaprabhu was already impressed. And Prataparudra Maharaj went in normal clothes and started chanting Gopi Gita. Jayati te adhikam. Then he came to this shloka. Bhurida jana. What was the beginning? Tava Kathamritam. When he came to Tava Kathamritam shloka, Mahaprabhu said, you are Bhurida, you are Bhurida, you are Bhurida. You are the most benevolent because you are chanting the holy names of the Lord. You are glorifying the Supreme Lord. Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham. So, see the important point here. Prataparudra Maharaj was chanting this shloka, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became impressed with that shloka, and he asked him, who are you? Who are you chanting this shloka? Prataparudra Maharaj was caught red-handed. Now he has to reveal, I am a king, I am Prataparudra Maharaj. He did not reveal that. He was not cheating Mahaprabhu. He did not say that because he never identified himself as a king only. You know what he said? I am the servant of your servants, O Lord. So Prataparudra Maharaj never identified himself as a king. He identified himself as a servant of the servants of Lord Chaitanya. How will we understand his glory unless he says this personally in front of Lord Chaitanya? Whenever the Lord delays showing mercy upon a devotee, the Lord is displaying or demonstrating their devotional qualities for all of us to know. Whenever the Lord delayed showing some mercy upon certain devotees, the devotees were longing for the Lord. The Lord loves the gopis so much. Why the Lord did not manifest in front of the gopis when they were wandering in the forest? Because Krishna wanted the gopis to sing Gopi Gita. If Krishna had immediately manifested in front of the gopis, can we hear Gopi Gita today? Can Prataparudra Maharaj chant Tavakathamritam shloka today? So, whenever there is a delay in the Lord's mercy, we should not become impatient. We should not suspect the intentions and integrity of Krishna. We should understand there must be a reason behind Krishna's delay. So, that will reveal the devotees' glories, that will give an instructing lesson to all the other devotees. Makes sense, Prabhu? Thank you very much. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.